What's going on? Another Kaizen Talk, self improvement talk. Japanese Kaizen is Japanese for self improvement. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna just talk about some things that was on my mind. Um, Trending now is Soldier Boy and Charleston White basically maced Soldier Boy. That's like the talk of the town since the last 24 hours. I posted a few videos on my channel about, well, actually one at least on Charleston White, talking about basically herpes. And I mean, yeah, I listen to Charleston White. I would have to say Charleston White is one of those guys that says things that you probably don't feel comfortable saying. You know what I'm saying? He says a lot of like stuff that is unfiltered. Some of the stuff I don't agree with what he says, but yeah, he says a lot of stuff that just get under people's skin. And you got to understand when people don't like what you saying, if your words are so powerful that you want to do harm to somebody just because they're saying something, you gotta realize, like, why is that? Why is what somebody says so important, so valuable, that it makes you uncomfortable, makes you, basically pissed off and want to fight them, just off of the words, basically. It's either a couple things. One of it, what he's saying is either true and it really hurts, because a lot of times people run from the truth, right? My channel is living proof of people running away from the truth, because it should be millions of people subscribe to my channel, listening to my videos, just on YouTube alone, because most people in America are broke, but they don't do that. They run away from their brokenness. They like pretty much alakazam, be damn, and then they wake up tomorrow, the next day, guess what? Broke, still broke. But yeah, people don't like the truth. And Charleston White, he says a lot of truth. He does not have no filter. Damn near has a death wish because he's done offended a lot of people, a lot of organizations, street organizations. The thing is that everybody knows the black community is a fucking cesspool. It's impoverished. It's gang infested, and these people are not uplifting the community. They are basically bringing it down to its knees, and basically that's facts. You can't say anything different. These people are not necessarily helping. They are hurting the community, and basically to make it really difficult to actually get out of poverty. They basically are a scourge of society. Okay, and the thing is that a lot of people don't want to say that because they don't want any problems from those people. They don't want to be a pariah, to violent people, because let's just be honest. These people are very violent. Gang big bangers are violent. Okay, gangsters, whatever. I mean, they basically, whenever I hear somebody talking about free my, expletive, it's like, what? Free who? Right? You talking about free somebody that done kill people? They done made somebody else mama cry, grandma cry, family cry, because because every person that dies, they have to go to they go have a funeral, and it's like all of those people, they bring hurt to people, what I'm saying, by killing them, and it's like at the end of the day when they get locked up, it's always some free mind. It's like, no, don't free them. Matter of fact, give them some more years. You know what I'm saying? Give them more time. You know, nah, ain't no free nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you were free, what were you doing? You know, killing, dealing, and spilling blood. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. You know, but moving along, um, you know, basically in my little neck of the woods, uh, I kind of discovered a little way to get back on payroll real quick. Um, you know, if you having a problem, if you need work and you tired of doing like DoorDash and Shipped and you know, Uber Eats, and you ain't really making that much money, you chasing your tail, reach out to me. Reach out to me, and you know what I'm saying, I'll help you out. I'll help you find some work. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to me. I found a little lick on how you can get on you know, get some money real quick, you know, because basically, like, I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes IT, I don't necessarily have anything coming through this through pipeline. And then I gotta get down and dirty, man. I gotta do like some different stuff. I gotta do labor, or you know, kind of more labor intensive, you know, jobs, and you know, make some money, you know. So the thing about me is my budget is so low that I really only need about 50 bucks a day to just basically pay all my bills and everything like that. I mean, that's how I made my life. That's why I was so adamant to pay my house off, and you know, get rid of that payment I had to make every month to you know, basically pay my contract off. So you know, I don't have any mortgage, I don't have any rent, so my budget my whole monthly budget is what most people's mortgages are. You know, I mean, it's literally like $1,500 is my budget, and that includes everything. So I don't really need to make that much money, but I mean, I want to make as much as I can. And yeah, I definitely don't think I don't think that DoorDash and all of, I don't know about the other delivery apps or anything like that. All I did was DoorDash, and I used to do Shipped. I wasn't making hardly any money. That's all I know. Like the little gas money that the money that you have to put in gas and the wear and tear on your vehicle. I mean, you really not making that much money when you really calculate everything, and then if you don't do your taxes right, you're gonna have to pay the taxes back. So it's like, man, you gotta wonder, these little delivery apps, is the juice worth the squeeze? You know, it's really like what it boils down to is, you know, all of that wear and tear, you know, oil changes more frequently, you know, the gas you got to put it in the vehicle. After a while, like many times, I used to do that DoorDash shit, and I okay, I'll make 20 bucks, but then I just put $15 gas to fucking make 20 bucks. It's like, what the hell, you know? And it's like, yeah, I know some ways where you can kind of get some money real quick. I mean, I still do IT work, but I do, like I said, I do some like I work right now. I'm working in a flooring factory right now. Not so much a factory, but it's a flooring distributor. So yeah, it's decent, and it's like, man, I mean, I'm grateful because I'm a hustler. So if I make a little money, I'm gonna use that to pay my bills, and then I'm gonna use it to you know, boost up my savings, and you know, invest and everything like that. So it's not like it, you know, whatever I do, as long as I can make some money, I mean, I can use it to fund my endeavors and my goals. So yeah, if you like stagnant, uh I think this only works in like the metro areas, like probably like New York, Midwest, down south. I'm not really sure. Definitely West Coast. If you really, to be honest, if you live on the West Coast and you're not making no money, like if you live anywhere near a port, okay, like New York and Los Angeles, if you live anywhere near a port and you're not killing it, you need to be smacked. Facts. You need to support. You need to basically go to the nearest station, smack station, so you can get smacked. Because here's the deal. Let me put you up on game. All of the people, like if you bought stuff on eBay, one thing you will notice about buying stuff off eBay, if you notice a lot of people that you buy merchandise from, they are in California. Because see, here's the thing: if you live in California, most of the merchandise comes from China, right? Well, the ports from China go right to California, and you might have to wait. The average person, like I'm in Middle America, right? The average person will have to wait like what, a month to get something from China. In California, you could probably get it in 2 weeks, if not get it right there, because you got all of the people. They have distributors that's off the West Coast because the port is literally right there, and it's the same thing for New York. New York has a lot of fashion, so you could sell clothes and stuff like that real easy in New York. So it's like, man, I mean, yeah, yeah. If you live on the West Coast and you're not making a whole bunch of money, you just really like just one of those people that one of the acronyms. Let me give you an acronym to show you what I'm talking about. So one of the acronyms for poor is, and I've said this before. This is what poor is. This is what poor is: passing on opportunities repeatedly. You got a lot of people. I'm not the only channel, right? I'm probably the brokest channel. I'm probably the brokest financial channel on YouTube. But I give you ways we can make some money. Give you very good examples of ways you can strategize your life to be more financially efficient. Yet a lot of other channels also do the same thing, right? And you got a lot of people that's still in the same state, and they still poor. And it's like, how are you poor and you got all these people giving you advice, and then you got people that live that they also give give other people advice as well. You got people that are your friends, or people giving you all kind of examples, but then it's like you just passing on all of these ideas that people are basically giving you, and then you wonder why you poor. you know it's really just that simple. Like, I mean, if you continue to pass on opportunities, you gonna stay in that same stagnant position. You're gonna be poor as hell. you know Um, another thing is, yeah, my beta fish, he died. He lasted about 2 weeks. And yeah, he's dead. He got flushed down the toilet about a couple days ago. and yeah, he's gone. Uh, um, yeah, so yeah, that is something that is you know, something I gotta think about if I'm gonna get another one or what I gotta do. I mean, maybe the air quality. I gotta improve the air quality or something. I don't know, but yeah, he Beta is gone. Um, you know, and yeah, that's that. But yeah, as far as that is concerned, like I say, I'm working pretty decent right now. Got another little hustle or whatever. Uh, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. As long as I'm working, I know that I got money coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be helpful for my situation because I was just like working projects and then I'll be home and then I'll wait like a couple days, sometimes even a whole week until I can get something else. And then now found a way that I can basically just kind of get working right away if I want. If not even get hired on to a company. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for, man. It's kind of unfortunate because this year I was, kind of like hoping to make 100K, and I'm not sure if I'll make that. I'll have to try to, do something drastic to try to make that goal. Might have to sell my house or something. You know what I'm saying? Like facts. Like I might have to sell my house so I can make my 100K goal. But yeah, still trying to get something permanent in IT as well. If I get something back in IT, I know for sure that I can meet my goal. And I'll probably have to like work the weekends or work the evenings, and yeah, I'll hit that bad boy. So um, last year I made like 75K, so I was trying to make 100K this year, but then what I'm saying, I got let go from the job, and it was like, oh wow, bummer. But setbacks is nothing. I mean, but something to kind of just transition to something else, or transition higher. I never forget, like 4 years ago. I mean, I literally was just, I had nothing, literally. Like I literally had no money. Um, I was just sitting in a freaking sale, dreaming. I mean, so right now, I got me a house, got a block actually. I'm out of debt. I've made a lot of, gains, and it's like, you could be on the bottom, and then a couple years hard work, dedication, you could get yourself, to a higher level, and surprise yourself. You know what I'm saying? How far you can get. So yeah, I definitely have made some moves, and got higher than I ever got in my life. Like I've never really had a house that basically I owned, that was in any condition where it was decent. Like the first house I had, it was just pretty much a fire damaged house that it was not suitable for human living. Like it was not habitable. It was like cats living in the house and shit. Like I mean, it was not habitable whatsoever. I mean, and it was like a dumpster fire to fix. So yeah, I lost it, and city demolished it. But this one, I'm actually in the midst of rehabbing it, remodeling it, and you know, basically from the ground up. So um, the job definitely helps because I still have to do drywall, and then I have to do a kitchen and a bathroom, and I have to do my flooring. So yeah, I'm behind on a lot of those projects. I was hoping to get the drywall done 2 months ago actually, but it's like I was paying somebody to help me, and it's like, man, I that ship sailed real quick once I got like kind of let go. But once I get back working, I'm gonna get my handyman to come help me finish this drywall out, so we can get that done and move on to other projects. So it's a situation where I want things to be done, but I'm grateful from how far I've kind of came from, because I think about when I didn't have nothing, what I'm saying, and now I have a lot more, and a lot more to be grateful for, you know, including my children, man. I was kind of thinking of that. That was something that I was thinking about as far as children. You know, this is kind of like a PSA. What I'm about to say is, basically a lot of people, young and old or whatever, and they talk like experts. You got a lot of people on YouTube. They talking like they're experts and shit, and they're experts by proxy of they've never been married or they never had children. Well, now I would have to say now it's your turn to do better. It's your call for action to do better. Um, you can't say laugh at somebody that let's just say somebody that was a pilot and they crashed the plane but they survived. Or they flew a few years and then they had a plane crash. They might have flew a plane for 5 years and had one plane crash. Well, yeah, you could laugh at a person, but you've never flew a plane. You've never had a pilot's license. So of course you've never crashed a plane because you never flew a fucking plane, you laugh at people that have children and have child support issues and child custody issues, but you have no fucking children of your own. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're an expert by proxy of looking on the outside looking in. I don't get that shit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I want to see how you motherfuckers do childhood, fatherhood, do relationships and shit. I want to see you motherfuckers step up to the plate and show how you swing the bat, motherfucker. Because you got all of these armchair experts and shit. It's kind of funny, you know. Um, and here's another thing, as far as like, it's one of the most compelling things that I saw on YouTube. Um, Actually, it was like last week. So I was listening to somebody talking about the Andrew Tate. I think it was the Anthony Spage channel. He showed a clip of Andrew Tate, I believe the guy's name is. Sounds like he's a European. Not sure where he's from, but he's got definitely a European accent. And he was talking about why he pretty much kind of stays away from single mothers. And I'd have to say that video is probably one of the most compelling videos I've watched in a long time, and also one of the most compelling videos as far as um, what he talked about as far as gorillas, as far as animal uh, hierarchy, as well as in correlation with human hierarchy. What he was saying is that when it comes down to how gorillas mate, what they do is you have an alpha gorilla and he'll mate with like five. he'll have a harem of 4 or 5 gorilla females, and how the other lower gorillas actually mate and have sex is they have to be basically a stepdad to play with the baby gorillas of the alpha gorillas progeny, basically. And then they, once the alpha gorilla leaves, they sneak fuck with the fucking female gorillas. What does that sound like to you? That is sounds like a lot of being what they do today. Like I felt that shit like a fucking man. That video really hit home to me, man. And it has me thinking to this day, like, God damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to be the gorilla that has to play with the children of the other gorilla progeny, just so he can like sneak fuck once the other gorilla leaves? Like who? Like I mean, that just man, wow, that just really hit home. Um, but if that's how you feel is okay. If you feel like that doesn't bother you at all, I mean, hey, so be it. Que sera, sera. I mean, but that definitely that was something very interesting to say the least. As far as videos, that was very very. If you want to watch that, I suggest you look for that. Uh, Another thing, and this is even counterproductive to me. This is what I think, and this is something to think about as well. You know, if I was like a part of marketing, or let's just say if I was part of the YouTube staff or whatever, where I was in meetings and I had voting power and influence or whatever, you know what I would do? And this is counterproductive to even my channel as well as a lot of other channels as well. What I would vote for is to have YouTube have two sides of as far as membership. This is just something I was thinking about today. You know, YouTube, you'll have like YouTube, like basically regular YouTube, and then you'll have YouTube Pro. And YouTube Pro will be like, let's just say like $9.99 or $11 a month or something like that. And you have to you have to pay $11 to basically upload videos on YouTube. What if they did this shit? They could literally make millions, if not billions of dollars, like Netflix. And basically what that would do is, one, they'll make tons of money. They'll make way more money than they do now, because basically you will have to put people in a situation where they have to realize, do I want to come on YouTube and actually waste my time and not be really productive and not make that much money, or do I want to chance it and put up that $11 or whatever a month for a subscription for a pro channel, for a pro YouTube channel, or not? It'll literally weed out a lot of like small channels and a lot of channels that don't get any support. One, and then two, if you want to talk shit on YouTube or whatever, you gotta pay that annual fee or monthly fee of $10 or whatever, $11 a month, and that's that. Like, I mean, YouTube is pretty much an open platform, so they don't want that to be like closed off. Obviously, if they probably thought about something like that before, because I mean, you do have YouTube TV where it's a monthly payment and you don't have ads and stuff like that. But Yeah, I think that like that would be something that would be interesting because it's kind of like a lot of people uh I think it will make it where a lot of people will be forced to kind of run their channel like a business and actually be more business focused because uh in essence you have to pay for that, right? You have to pay that fee, that monthly fee. So you definitely will try to make it work, work be worth your while, so that would be something. But I don't know, man. It's just something that I thought about. Like, it's like what if I had to pay $10 a month? Would I still be even making videos on YouTube? And I'll be honest with you, I probably will, because when I was working, definitely, and even now, I could pay $100 monthly fee. I mean, not monthly, but yearly to just talk my shit on YouTube, and actually put content on my channel. But a lot of people, I don't think they would want to do that. You got people that are in foreign countries that they can't afford that. You got people that's in this country that they cap on the internet, but they don't make no money. They can't afford that. So that was just something that I was thinking about. But I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Uh, and that's it. Uh, so let me think. What else is there to say? Uh, yeah. I mean, one thing that's on my mind today though as well. It's kind of interesting how you know they did that grain. Okay, so Ukraine and Russia has they make a lot of grain, primarily, right? Uh, Wheat primarily. And one of the things Russia did that was really gangster was right the day after they signed an agreement to basically sell each other's grain. Russia bombed an harbor that Ukraine was using. Man, that's pretty gangster, man. I just can't get over that shit, man. That's just whenever I see that image, like it's like damn. It just goes to show ain't no love, man, in war, man. You know, but that's it, man. I'm gonna get up off of